find the golden honeypot for yourself right now. And if the numbers make sense, if you have a case study, if you have a testimonial, if you have something where you recently helped somebody to get into positive cash flow with an investment property, maybe it was even turnkey, and it just made absolute sense from the numbers, go do it. Can we talk about the 3 places you can get deals from right now? That's right. I keep seeing agents pulling back on everything that they're doing, and honestly, I truly believe if you are completely pulling back, you're gonna be out of business. Yes, you need to be smart, but also don't pull all the way back in this market shift. Simply shift what you're doing to make it work for you. So here are 3 things that I think right now are actually working. Number 1, your geographic farm. If you have an established geographic farm, you will have business in there. This is just one of those things where momentum building really comes in handy when things shift. People want to hire people that they trust to get the job done with proven results. So your geographic farm is one of the sources that are working right now. Number 2, investors. Investors are not cringing at the fact that interest rates are 7% or more by the time you listen to this. Investors are simply looking at the numbers. Do the numbers make sense? Are the investors saying yes to the investment or no to the investment? They are not saying yes to the interest rate. They are saying yes to their cash flow. So that is one thing that works right now, as well as investors. If you're saying, I don't have any investors, I don't know what to do, go get some. How do you find investors? Find the ugliest house that you have in your area and start sitting in front of it. Or you can simply start posting on social media and say, hey, we're currently looking for a group of investors looking to purchase homes that are going to be foreclosed on. Start DMing people on that one that comment. Maybe post a picture with a really ugly house, okay? You need to find the golden honeypot for yourself right now. And if the numbers make sense, if you have a case study, if you have a testimonial, if you have something where you recently helped somebody to get into positive cash flow with an investment property, maybe it was even turnkey, and it just made absolute sense from the numbers, go do it. Our rent has been so ridiculously high that numbers oftentimes make sense even if they purchase it when the market is on the up. As long as the numbers make sense, your investor will not care about the percentage because they see the value in the cash flow positivity. So that's number 2. Number 3, what's working right now is actually our lower price points. So if you have a market that is in the millions, you have a different, lower end of the market than my market. My market, I right now have about anything on the 300 to 400 mark is sitting like everything else. But if it's something around the $200,000 mark, our market is still crazy hot. So you really want to see what is currently selling, because guess what? Closings are happening. Things are selling. What is the price point that you know in your market? If you list something today, it'll be sold tomorrow. It still is out there. It's just for you to really take off those blinders and look at your market activity. So those are 3 sources of business that you can go after right now in order to really make sure you're positioning yourself in this market shift in a way where you don't have to worry about, am I going to be out of business? Because that's a scary thought. Make sure you're really trying to figure out where you're going to go in this market. And if you are pulling back on things, make sure that you're pulling back on the non-essentials first. The things that were just the glitzy, shiny, beautiful things that you allowed yourself to have while the market was good and gravy and everything was great. Now you're saying, well, maybe I don't need this, grocery subscription anymore. Maybe I don't need to have my closing subscription. Maybe I don't need to have a housekeeper. Like, look and see what's really important and pull back on the things that are non-essential to your life, that are luxuries that you afforded yourself while the market was good. And I'm a big believer in trimming the fat early on. So if you have not trimmed the fat in your business, maybe look and see what is really just a tool, something that you have that is not helping you move forward. So I hope it helps somebody. I really do hope it helps somebody to figure out what's the fat in my business, what is essential for me to trim, what do I need to keep, because winter is coming, and if you trim all the fat there is, you're gonna be left with nothing. So really make sure you take a critical look at your builds, what can go, what can stay, and how can you get in front of these 3 sources of business that I just listed for you to get more deals secured. This is now becoming a survival of the fittest market with way too many agents in the game. The question is, did you come here to play or did you come here to stay? And that's the question that you get to answer. So I hope this helps, and you guys have a fabulous rest of your day. Hopefully this was super helpful information. I am wanting to take a quick second and actually let you know about something absolutely amazing that is coming up very, very soon. First off, why listen to me? I am a best-selling author of the book Success with Real Estate Mailers, and I have an awesome invitation for you, absolutely free. I do run a bootcamp once a quarter that I would love to invite you in. This bootcamp is filled with mailer examples, neighbor statistics mailers that are guaranteed to getting results, fun mailers for agents to send and get seller leads. Did you know that actually I sent a mailer and got a listing in 5 days? What do you think? Would you like to send a mailer such as the ones that I am showing you right here that will generate interest and not get discarded in the trash? Mailers like this one is what makes our business run. There's no Facebook ads we're running, no Zillow leads that we're using. Mailers is where it's at, and I hope I get to invite you to the bootcamp, 100% free. Take a peek, check out if it's right. MailerMomBootcamp.com is the URL, and sign up is free, sign up is open, so I hope to see you on the next bootcamp.